Welcome back, my Alpha Squad, to another episode of Cell to Singularity, Evolution Never Ends. Since last time, we've collected 2.21 quintillion entropy and 83.45 billion ideas. I think it's ideas. Let's see where today takes us in our journey to the Singularity. I keep forgetting that boost is not useful. Industrial Revolution. Do we want to activate that right now? Yes, no, maybe. Always buy smart. No, buy 10. Who wants to buy smart when you can buy 10 at a time? Let's unlock an award. I'll go check that out in a second. We've collected so many things. Let's get everything under a billion. Citizens become consumers and clamor for more mass-produced goods. The scientific processes we began to understand during the scientific revolution give way to unbelievable progress. Now machines work for us in massive factories, while steam power propels us across the globe. Well, not sure about only machines working in factories, because there's still a lot of factory workers. And isn't it those machines that turn against us in the end? Sorry, still a little bit sour after last week. Let's see what the reward gives us. There we go. Nina Pinta Santa Maria. After Christopher Columbus's death, his heirs sued the monarchy of Spain for part of the continuing profits from the colonization of the Americas. Suing an entire country? Oh damn. Then let the Karens find out. They'll go mad, absolutely mad. A lot of QAs. Wait, that was only the ideas. We still have a lot of billions of ideas. Neolithic, anything under 10. Let's say that. It does count up quite quick. But we've managed, and we also got a bunch more achievements to read. New Age thinking. Once the Stone Age was thought of as a single period of time, but over the years historians have refined the era, separating it into 3 ages: Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic. Kind of sounded like those historians had little lisps, because there were a lot of lithics. See? Sounds like lisps. Lithics. Walking in Memphis. The ancient Egyptian city of Memphis was the largest city of the Bronze Age, and was the capital of Egypt for 8 dynasties. Wait, how long is a dynasty though? Is it like the length of one ruler? I honestly don't know. Getting mooned. Okay, Bart, where are you? Dang that Bart Simpson, even getting into casual games like these. In 1609, Galileo Galilei observed the 4 largest moons of Jupiter. By observing their orbit, he disproved the commonly accepted belief at the time that all celestial movements centered around the Earth. Come on, the human race is egotistical. Obviously we can think that everything evolves around us. It's part of the reason why wars broke out. Egos. Do the locomotion. Is that like some kind of dance move? Can't even imagine how that would go. Maybe you swing your arms in circles while bend it. Chugga 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 chugga. Whoop whoop. In 1700, it took 4 days to travel from Manchester, England to London. By 1870, it just took 4 hours. Hey, we divided it by 24. Great job. We can unlock another award, but then we're almost out of money. Cheapest, and we're out of, well, not money, ideas. Not kid approved. Child labor was common in the industrial era. Children as young as 4 or 5 worked in factories and mines, often suffering terrible mistreatment and injuries or death. Well, most of the world veered away from that practice except China. They're like, it worked then, why not now? Let's see about all these. Let's do everything less than 100. We have another achievement, this time way at the top. Super Croc. Even the crocodiles have freaking superheroes now. Guess it's not just us. An ancestor of modern crocodilians, Sarcosuchus lived during the early Cretaceous period. They grew to twice the length of modern saltwater crocodiles, the largest reptile today, and had a bite force of up to 9 tons. Well, that doesn't snap you like a twig. I don't know what will. Twice the length. Oh my word, have you seen how big saltwater crocodiles can get? That thing must have been huge. Basically a whale-sized object. Can I even get another award for that? Most likely. Let's see. Last award I can get there. Protein chain. 9 amino acids that are essential for human life cannot be produced by the human body, and thus must be consumed as food. So that's why we eat meat. Interesting. Hey, we're on the road to full completion, which is good. Wait, what are these? I have no idea. There's still quite a lot we can do over here. Let's get the jellyfish. Honestly thought I would get another award. I guess I was wrong. So 200 is not one of the milestones, it seems. But I know for a fact 100 is. Haha! Turtle transit. Sea turtles must come onto land to lay their eggs, which they bury in the sand. When the baby turtles hatch, they have to crawl back across the beach to the ocean, evading predators and human interference along the way. Well, yeah, we kinda suck. We would probably play with them and then they'd end up dying, which is sad. Humans aren't the best thing out there, are we? Let's unlock steel. An alloy with high tensile strength that is cheap to make. Steel is strong and durable and used in building cities and making weapons. Yes, because that's what we all want to do, make weapons. The zipper, where everyone's crotch gets stuck. I mean, what? A fastener that uses interlocking teeth to bind the edges of open fabric. Imagine an animal had interlocking teeth, then like as soon as it bites you, it just locks down. That would be very terrifying, actually. The light bulb. In ancient times, our lives were dictated by the passage of the sun. Candles could provide some light against the darkness, but with electric lighting we can turn night into day, and more than ever before we can control our own hours. Kind of. These days our hours are controlled by either our school, our parents, our bosses, or our universities. So, do we really control our own hours? I think not. Factory. An industrial site or complex where workers manufacture goods. We are now able to process large amounts of materials and output products at a higher rate. Oh. For some reason I'm struggling to read right now. I have no idea why. Morse code. Yes, we all know the most famous one. ... .. which is SOS. Save our sauce. I mean souls. Using this code of taps and clicks, we were able to transmit text over the newly invented telegraph, allowing us to send messages to each other over long distances almost instantaneously. Communication will never be the same. Yes, because Morse code did not live that long anyway. The loom, as in Minecraft, where you can put patterns on your shield. I mean on a banner, and put the banner on your shield. Making clothes can be difficult work, but now we can start weaving thread into cloth. Who knows, perhaps one day some machine loom will do the work for us. Is that a premonition? Do we already have automatic looms? I've not... Wait. Do we? I don't think we do, because... No, how would you get it to make the patterns with the way that a loom works? I'm going off on a tangent. I should just continue unlocking stuff. Morphine. Okay, just give me a second. Let me morphine up and... Oh! Guys, I feel nothing right now. No longer must we suffer through the pain of surgery. With morphine, we are able to anesthetize ourselves into bliss. Just don't take too much. This magic medicine is also one of the most addictive substances known to man. Yeah. Get that addictive substance out of here, cause don't do drugs. Unless you're having surgery, I guess. Chemistry. Cause we all know we have chemistry. I'm joking. The Alpha Squad is just a fun, happy family. The scientific study of atoms, elements, and molecules, chemistry allows us to synthesize new compounds for the first time. We are inventing brand new substances with millions of uses. And yet we cannot create a battery that's sufficient enough for the power loss we currently lose with all the batteries we have. Because one of the biggest power problems we have to current date is the fact that power storage is very difficult. The radio. I'm guessing most of you won't even recognize that picture because it's before your time. Transmitter and receiver. With the right equipment and the use of radio waves, we can now send messages across miles. When it comes to mass communication and entertainment, we've entered a new era. It's kind of a new area as well, since you can hear radio waves from so far away. I mean, you can sit in one city and hear the radio from another city. The telephone. No need to write a letter. Now we can ring up our friends, family, co-workers, and enemies. Hehehehe. Just like Bart Simpson always does with Mo from Moe's Tavern. And speak with them directly whether they be in our neighborhoods or miles far away. And these days, even countries away. Next we have photography. Before photography, the only way to capture an image was by painting or drawing it, but now new chemical processes allow us to snap a shot of an image quickly, and these images can last forever. Oh, there's a technicality to that, because some photos do age and die and wither away. So it's not technically forever, unless it's digital and you don't destroy the hard drive it's stored on. Mechanical loom. Oh, we do have that. Hey, what do you know? A machine loom is doing the work for us. Textile creation is fully automated. Yeah, and how many workers did you have to lay off for that thing? I mean, like, you don't need them to work with loom anymore, so now they're just jobless. Which is sad, but inevitable, like a Thanos snap. General anesthetic. Anesthetics are chemical compounds that induce a reversible loss of consciousness in humans. Well, chloroform also does. Operations are now painless, and doctors can calmly work on immobile patients who will be free from the traumatic memories of surgery. Well, if you want to knock someone out, there you go, anesthetics. Or chloroform. Let's go on. What's next? Phonograph or locomotives? Let's go phonograph. The phonograph allows users to record and replay sounds. Musicians, actors, and public speakers all marvel at their voices travel across the world without them. That kind of reminds me of a story about a monster that actually steals your voice. No, I'm not talking about Little Mermaid. Locomotives. The engine that pulls train car. Excuse me. The engine that pulls train cars. Locomotives facilitate mass travel faster than ever before. We're building more and more complex engines to power even bigger vehicles. True, have you seen how big some trains get these days and how long? Silent film. One step further than still photography. Now we can capture the image of objects in motion and replay it back for our entertainment. Sure, we can't record sound yet, but it's only a matter of time. Well, a perfect example would be Charlie Chaplin, as he was in silent films that only was accompanied by music, and that was some of the funniest films ever. The punched card. Using punched cards, information can now be stored and processed for later use, a common tool for political elections and census data. The punched card sets the stage for an even more powerful tool soon to come, the computer. Well, the punched card also allows your boss to see when you sneak into work a little bit late. And we can finally take flight. Adios. I mean, we used to gaze at the birds in the sky and long to take flight. It's time we built wings of our own, using machines to do what the human body cannot. Early flight machines include gliders. Thank you, Wright brothers. Any other... we can get that. Thank you. Scaly stomach ache. Crocodilians do not chew their food, preferring to tear it into pieces with their sharp teeth, which they then swallow whole. They swallow stones to help them digest, similar to the gastroliths used by ancient dinosaurs and some modern birds, like ostriches, swallowing smooth stones to help pulverize the food in their stomach. Luckily, humans don't have to swallow stones, we just use our molars. The big flat teeth at the back of your mouth, for anyone that didn't know. And that's everything we can do for today on this era. Maybe we can check on the Mesozoic Valley as well. Hey Nessie, how are you? We've collected 502.36 billion. I still want to call it shells, but what do you call it again? I forgot. Anything here? No, nothing. Oh, he's not automatic yet? Oh, that's kinda not fun. Let's see, we have quite a few billions, so let's do everything underneath the billion now. Hey, we can open a geo. Got some mutagen and some cards, which we can hopefully upgrade. 200 mutagen, and now I don't have enough to upgrade the others. No. Guess I collect Stegosaurus. We actually need to take a photo. Where are you? Stegosaurus eye. Let's get a nice angle and photo. It's technically not a selfie, but it's good enough. Collect Plesiosaur. Oh. Anything under 10? That should be fine. And that was more than 10. Wait, was that a torso of a human? Nope, it was flat teeth. Can't believe I mistook that for a human torso. I did fly by so fast, so I can open quite a few geodes. Do-do-do-do-do. And now I can upgrade cards again. Wait. Is there anything that... Oh. Technically just wanted to unlock a card for you, but guess I didn't. Still have quite a few billions, so let's see how far we can get. That's less than 100, and that's about how far we can get. Also unlock quite a few geodes. And it's time for extinction level events once again. I guess it's always inevitable that it will come to this point no matter what, but it's not something we can avoid, I guess, since it did happen and it will always continue to happen. History cannot be changed, unfortunately. I'm never ready to trigger this event, but it's just something that has to happen, unfortunately. And it's always so bright as well. Meteorites struck the Earth, causing an extinction event. Those 69 creatures are no more. At one point we're gonna reach 69420. Nice and big. 61 mutagen, ossification, armor, tail club, pro-pubic pelvis, and that was everything. And now we have to start over again. But we did get an achievement. The first part of a Triceratops ever discovered was a pair of horns and a partial skull. Paleontologists initially thought that they belonged to a prehistoric giant bison. It was only when a completed skull was finally found that they admitted they had been wrong. Wait, scientists admitted they were wrong about something? I never thought I would see the day. Well, I think that's it for this episode of Cell to Singularity, Evolution Never Ends. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're not part of the Alpha Squad already, subscribe, join the Alpha Squad. It's a fun squad to be a part of. And I'll see you guys next time.